Sometimes, even though you know you have to study for an exam, you just don't feel like it. So instead of sitting there and staring at your books for hours, here's a simple 3-step study ritual that can help you get started. Step number 1. Let's be real. Sometimes you just don't feel like studying, and that's totally normal. Instead of forcing yourself to study, acknowledge that feeling. Say to yourself, I don't feel like studying right now, and then give yourself permission to step away. But don't just stay in your study space where the books and notes are still haunting you. Get up and take a 10-minute walk, even if it's just around your house or down the street. The key here is to get away from the study environment. But while you're walking, make a solid commitment to yourself that after these 10 minutes, you'll return and start studying. This little break helps clear your mind and gives you a chance to reset, but the commitment ensures that you're not just procrastinating. You're preparing yourself to come back with a fresh mindset. But make sure this 10 minutes doesn't turn into an hour of procrastination. 10 minutes means exactly 10 minutes. Step number 2. Now that you're back after your walk, don't jump straight into your books just yet. That feeling of stress might still be there, and we need to handle that first. Instead, take another 10 minutes. Grab a blank piece of paper and just dump everything that's on your mind onto it. Don't worry about how it looks or whether it makes sense. This isn't about neat writing or complete sentences. Just let your thoughts flow freely. Whether it's worries about the material, things you need to do later, or even random thoughts, get it all out. This process is like clearing out the clutter in your brain, making space for focus. After those 10 minutes, you'll feel lighter and more ready to tackle your studies without all that mental noise distracting you. Step number 3. By now, you've given yourself a break, cleared your mind, and you're almost ready to start studying. But remember, the hardest part is often just getting started. This is where the 2-minute rule, which we've explained in a previous video, can help. For this current situation, though, we'll adjust that rule to 10 minutes. So instead of thinking about the hours of studying you need to do, trick your mind by telling yourself that you'll just study for 10 minutes. That's it, just 10 minutes. Set a timer and start with something simple and manageable, like reading a paragraph or solving a problem. The idea is to lower the barrier to starting so it doesn't feel stressful. And once you get going, you'll often find that it's easier to keep going. When the 10-minute timer is up, take a small 5-minute break just as you committed. After that break, there's still no need to stress about studying for hours on end. Instead, use the Pomodoro Technique to study effectively while taking breaks. We've explained this technique in detail for you in this video.